Here is 50 things you should never do in the brand new BIZZY Bees update. Let's go ahead and get straight into this video. Thing number 1 you should never do. I think this is obvious, but do not ignore your pollinated plants. If you guys have a pollinated plant like this one, you want to go ahead and collect it and take it over to the bee shop right over here. And then guys, you simply want to go ahead and give this NPC, or on it, the NPC, the bee plant, and he's going to turn it into compressed honey, which obviously will turn into the honey currency right over here, which you can then go ahead and use to trade for a bunch of things like these brand new flower seed pack and other things in the entire update. Tip number 2, always and always look at when the swarm event is gonna happen. This happens, I believe, every single hour, guys, or every single 30 minutes, I believe. But yeah, you simply want to look at this countdown, guys, and you want to keep an eye on it, and you want to join the game every single time this happens. Usually, once again, like I said, it happens every 30 minutes or an hour or so. So yeah, you simply want to wait for that to happen, and yeah, when that happens, you want to join the game and wait for all the bees to pollinate your plants, which of course then you will be able to go ahead and turn in for even more honey points. Tip number 3, do not forget to turn your plants into pollinated plants, guys. Always and always, whenever you collect them, do not go to the sell shop first. No, that's bad. You will sell your pollinated plants. What you want to do first is every single time you collect all of your garden plants, you want to come over here and you want to give this NPC your plants, and then after that you want to go ahead and sell off all of your plants. Keep in mind, guys, if you have massive plants like these ones right over here and they have the pollinated mutation, never ever sell these massive plants to that guy, guys, because that guy can only take up about 10 kgs and you'll basically be wasting a lot of money. So if you guys have massive plants like these, you want to sell them, but if you guys have smaller normal plants, you want to give them to him. Tip number 6, be careful with what you spend your honey on, bro. A lot of people have been buying a lot of cosmetic stuff, guys. Make sure you only buy what you need. The cosmetic stuff always and always comes into stocks. You don't want to spend too much money on this, guys. Yeah, you can go ahead and buy it, but what I recommend you guys to do first is spend money on things that are actually important and things that are actually rare, like the nectarine right over here, or the flower seed pack, you know, the bee egg. Things like that are pretty rare, guys. So I recommend spending your money on this first and then buying all of the cosmetic stuff. Thing number 8, you should be focusing on getting yourself as many bee eggs as possible. I know it's very hard to get bee eggs right now in Grow a Garden because it just never comes to shop, bro, but these are freaking OP, guys. I've used these myself. In fact, I have a queen bee right over here. Yes sir, we do. Where's my queen bee at? Yo, what? Wait, what? Dude, I had a queen bee, but yeah, it's right here. Okay, yeah, there is my queen bee, guys, and yeah, this is absolutely freaking OP, and I recommend you guys use this because it's gonna give you guys the pollinated mutation so much faster than waiting for the swarm event to happen. So if you guys can get your hands on bee eggs and then put the bees inside of your garden, you're gonna get the pollinated mutation super quickly. Thing number 10, I believe, do not wait around for the pollinated thing to happen, guys. This takes 3 minutes to happen. So while this is happening, what you want to do is go ahead and, you know, work in your garden or something, guys, because yeah, don't just wait around here. You want to keep on working around, multitask a little bit, you know what I mean. Thing number 12, this is gonna be regarding the new plant that we got, guys. The nectarine is absolutely insane. I know this plant looks really small, but this is one of the best plants we have in the honey shop right now, bro. It gives you guys like a base sell price of $72,000. It is absolutely freaking insane. So I recommend you guys to use this right now because it is very good. Thing number 13, guys, you do not want to go ahead and waste your time on decorations early on. What you want to do is make enough money first and then you want to start decorating your garden. This is just a good rule of thumb, guys, because a lot of people just start wasting their time decorating their garden early, and then as they build up, as they plant new stuff, they realize that they don't have enough space. So yeah, what I recommend you guys to do is buy all the expansion slots first, you know, plant your garden up first, and then you want to go ahead and work on all of the decorations and stuff at the end of it all. Thing number 14 that you should be doing, go ahead and join my official Roblox Grow a Garden Discord server, guys. It's going to be in the description. This is my server, by the way, so go ahead and join it. You guys can go ahead and chat to me and whatever you guys want, by the way. And after you guys have done this, what you want to do is go ahead and go to FAQs and join the official Grow a Garden stock server. This is the official one made by the devs, guys. And if you guys go over to stocks, guys, you will see that soon there will be a bee event stock notifier right over here. I'm not sure when they're going to add it, but I know they are going to add one very soon. So yeah, guys, I recommend you guys join that just so you guys know what is in the shop without having to, you know, join the game every single time. Thing number 15, if you guys have multiple mutations such as the gold mutation, shock mutation, and then you happen to get the pollinated mutation on top of that, guys, do not sell a plant like this. This is literally a plant that is going to sell for millions and billions of dollars. You do not want to waste it on the bee event over here, guys. You want to go ahead and actually sell this for real money. What I recommend you guys use, you know, plants I recommend you guys use is something something like this, guys, if you guys are using something like a durian, that's okay, that's fine, right? A durian, it doesn't sell for a lot of money anyways. So make sure you guys get your mutations on the durian and stuff. And if you guys get your mutation, you know, on your sprinkler glitched freaking moon melons, bro, don't sell these off, man. You're gonna make way more money using by just selling these instead of, you know, trading them away to that guy. Speaking of trading, thing number 16, I think we are on 16 now, the pollinated mutation, guys. If you guys manage to get a bunch of mutations like the gold, wet, shocked, celestial, pollinated, moonlit, bloodlit, bro, if you guys get all those mutations on like a candy blossom or something even rarer like the moon mango, you guys can actually go ahead and trade this in the official Grow a Garden Discord server. So if you guys go ahead and join the official Grow a Garden Discord server and then go over to looking for, there is a lot of people looking for plants with a bunch of mutations on them. So if you guys want to go ahead and trade over here, guys, you will be able to do that. But yeah, this is where you will be able to do that. But of course, guys, be very, very careful when you are trading and never ever trade for money, guys. As you guys can see, this guy's asking for $9. Do not trade for money, guys. You will get banned from the game. It is very, very risky. I'm not sure why they are even promoting this. The devs should honestly remove this because Roblox does not allow you to trade with real money. But yeah, guys, trading is a very, very good way to make shekels right now, especially with all of the new mutations that we have in the game. Thing number 19, do not put your plants close together. I think I am a victim of this because I cannot get to any of my plants, bro. Sometimes one of my plants, like deep inside this crevice here, gets mutated and I can't get to it because yeah, there's just so much freaking stuff in the way. So yeah, I unfortunately cannot get to this and it's really, really annoying. So what I recommend is you guys space out your plants, something like this. Look at all of my durians, guys, they are spaced out. Look at my mango, it's all spaced out. You gotta do that, man. You gotta space them out a little bit just so you don't, you know, lose your head. Thing number 21, the honey sprinkler is actually very, very good. You guys can actually get the honey sprinkler from the shop right over here, and this thing gives you guys a 5 times money multiplier. No, it does not give you guys the pollinated mutation like the regular. Alright, so if you guys go ahead and check this out, guys, look at this. Pollinated mutation only gives you guys a 3 times boost, whereas honey glazed actually gives you guys a 5 times boost. So honey glazed is way better. So if you guys want to make money using the new event, guys, get yourself some of these sprinklers because you will be able to make so much more money on your plants, guys. Especially if you guys are doing something like the sprinkler glitch. After doing the sprinkler glitch, guys, go ahead and put the honey sprinkler on top, and yeah, you'll basically get an extra mutation, which is very, very cool. I'm gonna make an entire video on this very soon, guys, so subscribe with notifications on for that. Thing number 21, subscribe to the YouTube channel. No, I'm serious, you need to, because I always make videos on updates and stuff, guys. So if you guys want to be updated about new glitches, new updates, new buffs, new nerfs, you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel, or just make sure you guys go ahead and join the official Grow a Garden Discord server because yeah, you get all of the new updates over here, guys. Sometimes the new glitches, of course, I'm not going to be here. So if you guys want to be updated about glitches and stuff, subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, guys. Thing number 21, I think this is a good rule of thumb. Never ever run out with your shovel. You will delete a lot of plants, guys, especially something like, you know, melons and stuff over here, guys. Like, check this out. If I go ahead and hover over like a blood banana, right, it's not even going to give me a prompt. I will just be automatically be able to delete it, guys. So check this out. Okay, wouldn't let me do it now because there's so much stuff in between, but yeah, you get what I mean, guys. You will just be able to delete anything in your garden, and yeah, you basically lose all the money there. Some plants give you a pop-up like this, some plants don't. So it's a good rule of thumb to not walk around with your shovel, guys. Just make sure you guys don't do that. It's gonna cost you a lot of money. I'm speaking from experience here. Thing number 23, never ever place your trees together. I'm talking about massive trees like the durian, guys. Never ever place them together because what happens sometimes is some of these plants like get glitched inside of the leaves and you will never be able to collect them. You won't even be able to see them. So yeah, you'd be losing out on a lot of money because of that. So always and always, guys, space your trees apart. Of course, I am not doing this, but I should probably start doing this, guys. I should probably collect this entire jungle I have over here and clean up my garden a little bit, but make sure there is a good amount of space between your plants just so you can actually see what plants are growing. Thing number 24, never ever keep plants that don't make you money. I am talking about you, Glowshroom. Yes, they look cool. Honestly, no, they don't even look cool, bro. They just look mid. They don't make me a lot of money. They are absolutely useless. So what I would do is delete them, but I haven't done that yet because I have an emotional connection to them and I just can't delete that. I can't bring myself to do it. But you should always and always, guys, delete bad plants that you don't care about. Of course, I'm not talking about people who just build their garden for aesthetics, but if you guys are trying to make money, you need to delete bad plants, and there is a good reason for this. Every single time the pollinated mutation happens, guys, it could affect your bad plants. Like right over here, my bad plants have the pollinated mutation. This is bad for business because I'm gonna make a lot less money and they also weigh a lot less, so now I have to wait for even longer for more bees to come over and pollinate my plants. It's a whole hassle, bro. So you should always and always delete bad plants that are not gonna make you a lot of money, that don't weigh a lot, so you can't even use them here. So yeah, just delete them. Get them out of here. Get rid of them. Thing number 25, never ever waste your rare sprinklers on common plants. Once again, if you guys have bad plants, do not use sprinklers on them, guys. Save all of your sprinklers to do the sprinkler method, or just use them on better plants. Better plants, what do I mean by that? Something like the moon melon, something like the pepper, you know, moon mango, the new nectarine plants, guys. Anything that makes you a lot of money, you want to use your sprinklers on that. You don't want to use them on useless garbage plants like these, guys. Never ever do that. Thing number 6, never ever just plant because you want to, you know, fill up space, guys. I have a lot of open space in my garden, but honestly, guys, it's better to keep open space in your garden instead of overfilling it. I see a lot of people just planting a billion bamboo in their garden. No, guys, you do not want to plant bad plants in your garden just for the sake of it, because once again, as I said, bad plants are bad money. So if you guys just care about how your garden looks, then you can plant as many plants as you want. But if you guys want to make real money, guys, do not plant bad plants. I repeat, bro. Thing number 7, you want to go ahead and go through your garden always and always and make sure that you don't have any outdated plants. What do I mean by outdated plants, guys? Well, you see, if you guys have anything over $1 billion, I should not be seeing any carrot, any strawberry, any blueberry, any orange tulip, orange, tomato, corn, daffodil, any of these plants in your garden, guys. These are all bad. If you guys have over $1 billion, the only plants that I can understand is something like the beanstalk, the cacao, the pepper. That's it, bro. Or even mushroom. That is it. But if you guys have any of the other plants, man, you are just wasting space in your garden. And once again, your bad plants are gonna get pollinated and you're not gonna make as much money. So don't do that. Thing number 27. Even if you guys have a bunch of good plants, guys, always and always buy bad seeds. Why do I say this? Buy carrot seeds if you guys see it in shop. Buy strawberry seeds if you guys see it in shop. You can do this because sometimes we get a stupid event which asks us for the most random seeds. If you guys remember the angry plant event where the plant basically asks you guys for a random seed, guys. Yeah, we needed a lot of strawberries. We needed a lot of tomatoes. Nobody has those. So always and always, guys, buy yourself a bunch of carrots. Buy yourself whatever you can because of course you have the money. That does not take up any inventory space. So if you guys see it in shop, guys, just go ahead and buy it just to be safe. Same thing goes for gear, guys. Even if you don't need the advanced gear, even if you guys don't need the tool wrench, even if you guys don't need the harvest tool, man, always and always get it just so that later you don't regret not getting it. Thing number, I don't know, bro. I think 30. I think we're at 30 now. I have no idea. But bamboo is so freaking goated. You guys should be using bamboo right now, bro. This is like the best plant of the game. Let's go ahead and see this. Actually, hold on, bro. Bamboo is actually, of course, as you guys probably know, a lot of people made their first millions and millions of dollars using bamboo because it's so cheap, and once you put a lot of mutations on it, it is very, very good. But what if I tell you there is a secret second ability? This secret second ability is the fact that you can actually climb up bamboos just like this. If you guys have tall trees, guys, you know, something like coconuts, you can actually use bamboos to get on top of those tall trees, and yeah, they are very, very good. And of course, once you are done, just simply go ahead and collect the bamboo and boom, it is gone. It does not exist anymore. Really cool, right? I freaking love bamboo. Thing number 32, guys, we are gonna go back to the shop right over here, and when you guys are first starting off with the game, guys, you always and always want to go ahead and focus on something like carrots. After carrots, guys, you want to go ahead and buy yourself as many orange tulips as you possibly can. These are the best early game plants you can get. Get yourself some tomatoes too, and then you want to skip all of these plants, guys, and go over to bamboo. And yeah, you just want to keep on grinding out bamboo until you have enough millions of dollars to buy yourself beanstalks and cacaos, guys. That is the best way to make money early on. 32. Okay, this event is going to be going away very, very soon, so you guys don't want to waste until the end of the week, guys, because yeah, this event will be gone very, very soon. So what I recommend you guys to do is grind this event out as much as you can this week, because next week it is going to be gone. Thing number 34. If you guys have more than $1 billion, even just more than $1 million, bro, I do not want to see you guys walking to the gear shop. No. We use recall wrenches, okay? We gotta use these. These are very, very good. You can buy them for like $100,000 in the shop over here, guys, and they are such a save. They are such a time saver, bro. I freaking love these so much. Thing number 34, guys. There is some game passes you should never buy in Roblox Grow a Garden, and this is one of them. Never ever buy the Grow All game pass, guys. This is the most useless game pass you can ever buy in the game. If you guys want to grow your plants up quickly, get yourself a few watering cans, and these are super OP in the game, guys. So just go ahead and use these instead of using the Grow All game pass because it is super expensive and it is honestly very, very useless. Thing number 34. If you guys have old pets in your garden, like something like, you know, a snail that you never use or a silver monkey that you never use, guys, if it is a high enough age, what you want to do is go over to shop. You want to go over here to free upgrades, and what you want to do is go ahead and trade in your pet that you are not using. Of course, I am actually using this pet, so I'm not going to trade it in. But if you guys are not using a pet, guys, you want to go ahead and trade it in and get yourself an extra inventory slot. This is going to help you guys out a bunch, bro. You need to do that. What I'm doing, guys, is age aging up my pets. So I got a bunch of dogs, guys, and I'm just aging them up to like level 40, level 50, you know, just so that I can go ahead and trade them in to get an extra pet slot. You could do that too. Just a quick tip for you guys. Thing number 36. This is once again to do with pets, guys. Never ever use useless pets. I've made a video ranking every single pet in the game, guys. Go ahead and watch that and use pets that are actually useful for you. For example, if you guys have something like the hedgehog right over here, you guys probably don't know what the hedgehog does. No, let me tell you guys what this thing does. It makes prickly plants grow larger. Yes, that's it. That's all it does. And the only prickly plants in the game is like durian, bro. Something like cactus, that's it. So if you guys don't even have those, there's no point using a hedgehog, but you might still be using it. So guys, never ever use plants that are absolutely useless. Sorry, pets that are absolutely useless. Thing number 37. We now have a delete button. Yes, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. We now have a delete button for cosmetics. You can actually go ahead and delete them. You can also go ahead and upgrade how many cosmetics you have in your inventory right over here, guys. You can actually go ahead and buy and upgrade with Robux or with shekels. Keep in mind, this number doubles every single time. So it goes from 1 million to 2 billion, 2 billion to 4 billion, 4 billion to 8 billion, 8 billion to 16, and so on until it reaches like a trillion, bro. So it is quite expensive. Thing number 39. Never ever skip events. I know some of you think that, oh, these are just pay to win events. I don't want to be a part of them. But guys, this is where you can get some of the best seeds. For example, if we go ahead and talk to this bee right now, guys, the nectarine right over here, this thing, where the hell is it, bro? Yeah, this thing right over here is better than something like the moon mango, or almost as good as something like the moon mango, which costs $1 billion. That tree right over there, guys. So never ever miss out on events because they are very, very good. Thing number 40. Never ever must sell your entire inventory. I think I mentioned this earlier, but never ever go here and sell inventory, guys. You always want to go through your inventory first and see what plants you actually have, because sometimes you might have crazy rare plants like something like this, guys. This is a disco event plant. Disco event is an admin event, so you want to save this. You might also have something like this and you might actually accidentally sell it, bro, and it'll be gone forever. So never ever sell your plants, guys. Always check before you are selling them, because you might have something pretty rare. Speaking of rare plants, 41. If you guys have something like candy blossom and you're trying to make a lot of money with it, guys, get a bunch of mutations on it and you don't want to sell it inside of the sell shop over here. What you want to do is go ahead and trade it inside of the official Grow a Garden Discord server. This is the best place to make a lot more money than you would from the sell shop. For example, a candy blossom might sell for $1 billion here, it might trade for 5 billion here. So yeah, you always want to go ahead and trade things, guys. You never want to sell them. Of course, if you guys have something like, I don't know, bro, a freaking celestial berry without any mutations on it, of course you don't want to go ahead and trade this. No one is going to trade for this, guys. What you want to do is go ahead and sell this. But if you guys have something crazy like this massive coconut, guys, someone will pay a lot of money for something like this. So go ahead and trade it inside the official Grow a Garden Discord server, or even my own server, guys. Link is going to be in the description right over here for you guys. Thing number 43. Make sure your pets are always fed, guys. If your pets are not fed, they will stop upgrading in levels. And of course, when they stop upgrading in levels, they stop becoming better, because if you guys didn't know, every single time your pet ages, it actually gets a little bit of a buff. So you always want to keep on feeding your pets, guys, or they are going to be pretty bad. Thing number 45. Guys, if you guys are selling your entire inventory, if you guys have a bunch of stuff that you want to sell, always get your friends inside of the server, because as you guys know, friends give you guys a little bit of a friend boost. And yeah, you can basically use that friend boost, guys, to make a lot more money. For example, having one friend in your game is going to give you guys a 10% friend boost, right? If you guys are selling something for $100 million, that's going to give you guys $110 million. Now, if you guys have 6 other people in your server, sorry, 5 other people in your server, that's going to change to 150% friend boost, guys, which is absolutely freaking insane. Which, of course, if you guys are selling something for 100 million, it's going to sell for 150 million. If you guys are selling something for $1 billion, that's going to sell for 1.5 billion. So yeah, you will be making 50% more money, which is absolutely freaking insane. Thing number 47. Never ever go AFK in a public server, guys. You will be robbed. There is also a glitch going on in Grow a Garden, where if you are in a public server, people can actually delete your entire garden. Like, someone else can get access to your garden and delete it. So guys, never ever go AFK in a public server, because you are either going to get robbed or your entire garden is going to get wiped. So never ever go AFK in a public server. Thing number 49. If you guys are hatching a bunch of eggs, as you guys probably know, eggs take absolutely ages to hatch. So let's say you guys have a night egg or something. You want to go ahead and place it right before you are going to bed, right before you are leaving, because this egg will hatch even if you are not in the game. So you want to place this down and then leave the game for the night, guys, and when you come back in the morning, you will be able to hatch it. That just means that you're going to save a lot of time and you don't have to wait for an egg to hatch, and it'll just do it overnight while you are sleeping. And finally, thing thing number 50. Oh my god, I'm tired. Have fun. Alright, this is still a game, guys. I gotta remind you guys this every single video, but tip number 50 is always and always make sure that you are having fun in the game. This is not a job, so don't treat it like one and just try and have fun in the game. Try and build your garden, make it look pretty or something. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. As you guys can probably tell, these videos take a long time to make. They also hurt my throat a lot because I have to speak for 40 minutes straight, which is, of course, not very healthy. So leave a like and subscribe for my throat, bro, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.